Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all to my channel. Today we are going to discuss what are the things we will have to bear in mind, what are the things we will have to check up in purchasing a newly constructed flat or a flat to be constructed in your new project, or when you are going to purchase a flat which is already constructed, which has come for resale. So when a builder proposes to sell a flat, he may offer to he may offer various discounts or schemes, and he may try to tempt you to make bulk amount at the initial stage to avoid and to reduce the price. So in most of the cases, in the OMR projects, OMR land, there are several complaints where the innocent people have deposited 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs, and they did not get the the constructed flats, and they are making complaint as if they are not able to get the flat for about 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, like that. The project is in incomplete stage. Like what, we make several complaints, we raise several complaints in the law. So when you are going to purchase a flat newly, which is offered for a proposed construction, it is always better to see the background of the builder. When they are going for a bulk development, say when they offer to construct 2000 flats or 5000 flats in a 50 acres of land, 100 acres of land, you will be very careful, because the builder's investment will be huge, and if they are not able to market or they are not able to book all their proposed construction, they will be financially in trouble, and they may not be in a position to complete the project in a estimated time. Sometimes they are not. Sometimes they even go they go in liquidation, and they may not be in a position to carry out the construction, and they abandon the project. Like what several cases are there, we are facing those things. So when you are going to purchase a flat in a big level project, it is always advisable not to give bulk amount. In several cases, the builders are making offer as if they are going to give a big discounts. They offer to sell the flat for 5,000, and when you are ready to deposit the entire amount, they are ready to give it for 3,000 rupees per square feet, and almost they are giving about 40 to 50% discount. So what happens when the builder is not in a position to book all the flats? They are not in a position to proceed with the building. They are not able to proceed the construction, and there is a stalemate. Because of that, they are not in a position to hand over the flat in the fixed time, and they are not. Sometimes they may go even to the extent of abandoning the project, and sometimes they will even go for liquidation. So all these things, if it happens, it will only affect your interest, your investments. So before going for purchasing a property, it is always better to see the background of the builder, the reputation of the builder, and you will have to inquire about the builder and his previous projects. And if it is possible, you can go and visit the previous project which he has carried out by the builder, and inquire the owners who purchased the flats about the builder's contract. So that will be helpful to you whether you heard it is better to purchase the flat with that particular builder, or you may, what are the things you will have to bear in mind, what are the things you may expect, what are the risks you may expect with this builder. Then second thing is, when you are going to purchase a flat, you will have to see the approved building plan. The builder will show one a brochure, and they will have in the approval building plan, they will have a different design. So you will have to see whether the brochure and the building approval plan shows one and the same type of building, and you should be very careful that your building is an approved one. In sometimes what happened, the builder get an approval for ground plus 2 floors, and he construct third floor, fourth floor like that unauthorizedly. So in such time, in such circumstances, they may used to say, "Sir, your building is approved. Why are you going to bother about the unauthorized construction?" It's not so. Supposing the third floor and fourth floor is unauthorized construction, and the enforcement authority takes any action as against that third and fourth floor, they may issue a stop construction notice, they may issue a demolition notice, they may issue a lock and seal notice with respect to that floor. That will also indirectly affect your building, affect your ground floor or first floor building. Supposing you are in the second floor, and third and fourth floor unauthorized construction demolished, how can you retain the overhead tank which is there in the sixth floor? So you should also see that the entire building is approved, the approval is obtained for the entire building, and the entire building is an approved construction, and there is no violation like that, and you should see that there is no unauthorized construction is put over your building. Then once the building is constructed, then the builder has to obtain the completion certificate. That is also one of the must. You should see when you are going to purchase a flat whether the builder has obtained a completion certificate from the planning authorities, and the building is in a near water bodies. You should also see that they have got obtained EC, environmental clearance certificate. So when there is a project, is a big project, you should see that the builder has not only obtained a building approval, whether the builder has obtained completion certificate, environmental certificate, etc. for the constructed flat. So when you are going to purchase a flat, it is always better not to give the entire money, bulk money, well in advance. You will have to make your payment in a stage ways. Supposing you are giving an advance for a small amount, then the balance money will be in a secure condition. You will be secure. Your interest will be with respect to the balance money, your interest would have been secured. Supposing you have paid the entire 100% money and the building project is totally stopped, then you will be in total risk. No. So it is all. So regarding the payment, you can fix the payment terms. So when the first floor is constructed, I will pay 10%. When the second floor is constructed, I will pay another 10%. And when the third floor is constructed, I will pay the third installment. When the plastering work is completed, I will make fourth installment. When the interior work is completed, like that you can fix a scale, and at least you can retain at least 10 to 20% of the amount at the time of handing over the possession of the property. So that will be a good deal. So that is the better way to safeguard your interest. So similarly, when you are going to purchase a second-hand flat, resale, when the property comes for resale, you should also see whether any such case is there, or you should verify the building approval, planning approval, encumbrance that is called, and what is called the completion certificate, environmental legal certificate. In addition to that, you should also see whether any enforcement case is taken as against the building with the corporation authorities or enforcement authority. In some cases, the same flats were sold to two different people, and two different banks gave loan, and two different banks fight with each other. for the same flat, it was loan is given to two different persons for two different buyers by two different banks. Such type of cases are also there. So to avoid those things, it is always better when you are going to purchase a second flat to inquire with the neighbors. Because if any such problem was there, automatically it would have come to the knowledge of the neighbors. Just because you ask your advocate, he may not be in a position to find out such type of litigations. It is not practically possible to an advocate to see whether any litigations was there over the property. If you give us some clue, say supposing the neighbor says like this bank has come on a fixed notice and another bank has also come on a fixed notice, then in that case, the advocate will be in a position to step into the issue and he will take further investigation to see whether any such double documents, double claims are there over the property. In one case, when I went to a bank to verify the document, the bank officer said we are ready to give it a very cheap rate, but they are not ready to share the documents or details. Later, then I advised my client to go to the concerned place and wait there and inquire with the neighbors. Then only it came to the knowledge that 2 or 3 banks were claiming over the same land. 2 or 3 banks gave the loan to purchase the particular land. So, when you are going to purchase the property, it is also advisable to inquire with the neighbors whether any cases, bank claims, bank actions, demolition actions were there, are pending, are taken as against such. So these are all things you will have to bear in mind in purchasing the second flats. So I hope this video will be useful to you. So to enrich your knowledge, you may watch my channels. There are 2 channels. Razyak LawTube is a English channel. Razyak Sattamarium is a Tamil channel. You can watch a number of videos with respect to various topics, legal topics, and you can clarify your doubts or enrich your knowledge. In addition to that, if you have any specific doubt, you may contact this number if time so permits. Depending upon my time and availability, I will try to give you the required legal opinion depending upon my time and availability. Thank you. Goodbye. Razia Kali.